Here comes Iron Duke, the Convoy king. Listen to that Caterpillar engine sing. He's pulling in here to tell a tale. So y'all gather round and listen well.
It was a warm summer night in 1976, somewhere along old Route 66. The neon lights of a little roadside diner flickered in the darkness. The sign read, "Tommy's Place, eat 24 hours." And outside in a gravel lot sat a line of rumbling big rigs cooling off after a long haul. One of them belonged to a trucker known on the CD as Iron Duke. Duke had just rolled in after 9 straight hours of chasing the white lines across the desert. His Peterbilt ticked and cooled in the night air as he climbed down from the cab, stretched his back, and headed toward the glow of the diner. Inside, the place smelled like coffee, grilled burgers, and fresh pie. Truckers sat at the counter swapping stories. A jukebox hummed softly in the corner, and behind the counter was a waitress everyone seemed to know. Her name was Jenny. She had long strawberry blonde hair, and the kind of smile that can make a tired driver forget about 1,000 miles of highway. Duke slid into a booth and set his CB mic on the table. Years ago, drivers used to bring their mics in because, well, their trucks didn't lock that good. Jenny walked over with a coffee pot already in hand.
"Well now,"
she said with a grin, topping off his mug.
"you look like a man who's been chasing the horizon all night."
Iron Duke tipped his hat. "Guilty as charged, ma'am," she laughed.
"What'll it be, driver?"
"Burger, fries, and keep that coffee coming." Jenny leaned on the table for a moment.
"Let me guess, you're one of those convoy drivers rolling through the night."
Duke smiled. "Well, it seems word travels fast."
"Truckers talk, especially when there are 20 of you parked outside."
For the next half hour, the two of them talked like old friends. About the road, about the strange places truckers see at 3 in the morning, about the life between mile markers. And for just a little while, Iron Duke forgot about the long haul waiting on him. Eventually, he finished his coffee and stood up to leave. Jenny brought the check and slid it across the table.
"You be careful out there, Duke."
He tipped his hat again and headed for the door. But before he stepped outside, she called after him.
"Hey, Duke.
He turned around.
If you ever roll through Route 66 again, Tommy's Place will always have a hot coffee waiting for you."
Iron Duke smiled. "Well now, that might just be the best reason I've heard to run this road again." And with that, he stepped back into the warm desert night, climbed into his truck, and rolled back into the highway. But somewhere between the rumble of the engine and the glow of the dashboard lights, Iron Duke had a feeling he'd be passing through Tommy's Place again someday.
The year is 75, and the moon is hanging low. I got a heavy load of freight with 1,000 miles to go. Been behind the steering wheel since back in 65. It's the diesel in my blood that keeps this man alive. I climb into the cab